Hi, everybody. Welcome to your daily inner workout with Dr. Jill. My name is Rebecca, and we're here to share with you how the BioCode system can help transform your life one moment at a time. And today is Workout Wednesday. So we're going to share a tip with you about how to bring the BioCode system into your day-to-day moments. How are you doing today, Dr. Jill?
Oh, awesome. It's a beautiful day in Atlanta here. How about you, Rebecca? How's it in Connecticut?
Doing great. Starting to feel the fall. There's a little chill in the air. Some leaves are changing. So
love that.
Tis
Love
that
that.
time of year.
Yes.
A good reminder about letting go and how that can be a beautiful thing as well.
Oh, you are not kidding. I mean, I think that's our conversation, isn't it? It's all about the change and the season that we're in right now and what comes along with that.
Yeah. So today we wanted to share a bit about emotions, and there is a lot to be emotional about this year. You know, everyone comes into a new year with expectations and high hopes, and certainly there was another plan with the worldwide pandemic, and we have a lot to be emotional about in the news. We've been affected by national things in all of our homes, and pressures at work and pressures with distance learning and families. And there's just a lot of feelings to feel, and there's a lot of problems challenging us. So, Dr. Jill, how can the BioCode system help us filter through all these complex feelings and continue to be productive and not bogged down by the weight of everything?
That is such a good question, because I know, like, I remember at the beginning of 2020, and we all came into it like 2020 vision and let's look ahead and your life in focus. And we all had these beautiful, fresh starts, 2020, you know, and ideas. And boy, did life throw us a quick left and said, like, well, you think you want to focus on the new, well, let's clean up the old. Let's get things back to, you know, healing, to normal, to center again. And, you know, the world has been, you know, everybody's experiencing the challenges and it's just hit us at every level. The challenges and the pains hit us at every level, on a personal level, on an interpersonal relationship level, on a parenting level, on an environmental level, on a political level, on a world level. I mean, it's really, I mean, I can't even imagine anything else coming to make it even more stressful. But as all things are, I believe, and I always have deeply believed, that life is always helping us, and it's here to help us, not to hurt us. And if it is those levels of pain, these levels of pain are coming in to help make things better. Because when things are off base and for way too long, when things are out of balance for way too long, we have to have some form of healing to try to bring it back to center. And, you know, when we're going through processes like this, it's very easy to look at the pain points in the moment and to get very, very emotional, because not only are there tons of pain points, but there's massive division in ideals and beliefs and interpretations of these pain points. Even with people we love dearly and respect, you know, there's lines, very distinct lines, which makes us very emotional. So, you know, we got to be very mindful and very careful about who we are, how we present ourselves in these moments, to make sure in these moments, are we really helping the situation, or are we inflaming already inflamed situations even more?
Yeah. So how can we regulate those emotions? We've shared before, there's a time to feel and a time to deal, and they're not at the same moment. So how do we honor our feelings and, again, maintain those relationships or productivity at work? How do we accomplish both of those things?
Yeah, there is a time to feel. You know, the feelings, all of our feelings live within us on purpose and with purpose, and we must honor them. You know, it's not work. We're supposed to be stoic and just like there's any given moment, you know, when we feel and we're emotional, there's a reason for it. There's something that's bothering us or something that's annoying us. And we have to get in touch with that feeling because it's directional, it's instructional, guiding us. But when we do get emotional, whether we get really sad about something or very heated, it's really not a good time to start to have conversations around differences, because it does start to inflame situations, because we get more into this proving or protecting or justifying mode. You know, we go guard up and we're ready to right the wrongs because we think the party in front of us needs to hear our opinion. And when they do, ta-da, everything will be fine. So yeah, there is a time to feel and there's a time to deal. And it is never, ever in the same moment when emotions become unstable. You know, one of the ways that I like to think about it, and this could be a really good lesson for this week, is when somebody becomes extremely emotional and they're upset about something, it's really not that dissimilar to when their immune system gets like a little bit weak. And when somebody's a little bit weak, and let's just say they catch a cold, you know, there's a lot going on. We're protecting ourselves from a lot of germs out there right now, right? And if somebody has a cold or they feel like they could hurt or harm somebody else, what are we doing? We're masking up, we're moving away, we're keeping distance, right? Because if we go towards somebody and we're sneezing all over them, we could clearly, right, cause them harm. Yeah. We're very mindful to do that when it comes to physical things like colds. But when we're emotional and we're really, really flaring, and it means that we are weak in that moment, we're not stable yet, we're not clear-minded yet. And what do? Instead of taking a minute and going away and stepping back, we dodge right into that person and run them over, and we're like, psh, 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 right? We're really coming at them, ready to like fire, as opposed to take a moment, stabilize ourselves, and treat ourselves as if we have a cold. Give yourself a minute. You know, the only difference between being weakened physically by a cold and having a weaker emotion is a cold may take 5 to 7 days to heal, and an emotion could stabilize itself within seconds. You know, so when we go out there today, let's think about, if we're upset, there's a lot of big emotions going on right now. When we're upset, just hit the pause button. Take a minute, take a breath, take a step back, get healthy. Because when you're healthy, then you're going to have a more mindful, respectful conversation than bulldozing into somebody, spewing all over them, believing that we're doing the right thing. So let's just hit that pause button this week. Let's just give everybody a little bit of space. Let's allow for our emotions. They're there for a reason. Honor them, all of them. And let's really respect timing. Let's really respect timing. And when we do have hard conversations, there's a lot of hard conversations going on right now, but that's okay. We can have hard conversations, but let's make sure we are strong, stable, and steady. So when we do have those conversations, perhaps it could be a dialogue as opposed to just running into people and talking at them.
Yeah, that requires so much self-control. And again, that's a good lesson from BioCode 3 about self-regulation, you know, that timing really is everything. And we can honor ourselves and our emotions by hitting that pause and allowing time. And we can really respect and show kindness to others by not sharing our emotional germs, if you will, but by allowing time and space to deal with what's inside, and then revisit a conversation or a project or a challenge. So thank you so much for that, Dr. Jill.
Absolutely.
So there's the challenge for you all this week. Just carry around that little pause button in your pocket. If you feel yourself starting to feel emotional, allow yourself the space to feel your feelings, and then come back and problem solve whatever you need to do after that. So thank you so much for joining us today. Keep on following us. Join us again next week, right here, wherever you're watching, and bring a friend along and share your experiences in the comments. Would love to hear from you. And if you have something that you're trying to work through, contact us. Would love to help you walk through the lens of the BioCode system, and we're here for you. So feel those feelings and take time and be kind to yourself. And remember that an empowered life begins with you. So keep biocoding your moments, and we'll see you next time.